Talk about playing complementary football. You get the sudden change, you get the turnover, and now you turn it into points immediately. Nice job by the defense forcing it, the offense taking advantage and putting points on the board.
Brought down short of the goal line. Two-point try is no good, and it's still a 6-point game. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Going deep, and it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
3rd and Africa is extremely difficult. When I know it's a passing situation, I get to rush the passer and pin my ears back. I get to put more DBs on the field to drop back and really play pass coverage. You can tell the offense was trying to force it.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Line gets set. 1st down. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. They'll give it to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
Got a man. It's Hunter. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checking off. To the air, it's Milroe. He's got his man. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's incomplete, but I don't think it's going to matter. There's a flag at the line of scrimmage, and it looks as if the defense was offside. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snaps, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating a loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
And third and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
It's good. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive.
And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His third interception. Touchdown, Buckeyes! How about that D coming up with a play like that?
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Genty. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Unloads to the right. Got his man.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot, he's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. So nice to have a target like that.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Now improvising. He's going to run it. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
Back to throw. It's Lawrence. Fires to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. The official says no good. And it is still a 4-point deficit.
Ohio State 10,
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
On second down, just keeps firing. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hunter. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Really nice throw there to get the first down. And, you know, when you think about Ohio State quarterback play, especially here recently, it all comes down to efficiency. You have to make good decisions. You got to read the defense. And you got to be accurate. When you think of guys like Justin Fields, C.J. Stroud, guys who went in the first round, that's what they did. And this guy right here, I think he has the ability to be a first-rounder in the future.
Man, these linebackers are flying around, and they like to bring the boom. What a great job playing physical, setting the tone and letting them know, don't come over the middle of my field.
Touch pass on the run. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
This is a 3rd and long. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds a man on the left. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
To the air, it's Milroe. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, they're able to get the negative play, great individual effort. I know LSU's defense always goes by DBU, but they've had some big-time players up front on that D-line, too. And you think recently, guys like Marcus Spears, Glenn Dorsey, Kiki Mingo, Daniil Hunter, dudes that can line up one-on-one. These guys were like avatars with their frames. So difficult to block and so athletic. That's what this guy reminds you of sometimes.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. After the big first down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On the run, it's Hunter. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. On the move at the 30. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Ohio State 10, LSU 6.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Man, that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
And the Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Lawrence. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
He makes the tackle at the 47-yard line. Third down coming up.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. He wants a big play here late. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They've got the lead here in the 4th. Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. And it's good, and he's gotten the lead up to 3 late. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
LSU 14, Ohio State 10.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll throw it on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Judkins.
Man, that is how you bring the wood. Great job by the defense. He only gets a yard, and he makes him pay for it with a nice physical tackle.
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. He unleashes a long one. And he hauls it in inside the 30. He's running free down the middle. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. He'll try to do it himself. Across the 25, he's got room. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
It's the fourth quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
Oh, and he gets downfield with a big catch. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. From the gun, the ground game. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback will audible. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Dances away from the heat. Going to try to get it himself. Knocked off his feet.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's got him, and they convert. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that will tie the game here in the final minute of play.
Man, that is a massive field goal. So much pressure on him. With just a couple of seconds left here in the game, he knocks it through the uprights. It looks like this thing's going into overtime as long as your defense does not completely screw this thing.
And he muffs it, a loose football. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass, it's Lawrence. They're bringing heat. Dances away to buy time. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, you look at the clock, they've got time for one more play, but they're out of Hail Mary range here, needing a touchdown to win this game. This is going to be a last-second, last-chance play that they practice, by the way, throughout the week. It's going to involve probably a lot of laterals. We've seen crazier stuff happen in college football.
From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. Incomplete, the final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. First play of the first possession of OT. Gets it out quickly.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at him. If you do that, you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick 6. So really good job by the quarterback there, using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Now the play fake. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here comes first and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Coming after him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Quarterback checking the play. Snags it. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they're on top here in overtime.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. He'll come out throwing on first down, moving away from pressure. He'll pull it down and run.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Dances away. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
All right, defensive ends, you've got to do a better job not getting too far up the field on these pass rush situations. You've got to be able to retrace. You can get to the level of the quarterback, but then you've got to slow yourself down under control.
Touchdown, Tigers! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. But now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with one play to win this football game.
Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
That's how you blow up the screen pass when you're on defense. You got to hit the quarterback fast and force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they're facing a 2nd and 10 from the 25. Dropping back, it's Lawrence. He'll take a shot. If he runs this back, this game's over.
Oh, that's a throw the quarterback would love to have back. In this juncture of the game, it's overtime. You're down in the red zone. You know the windows are going to be small. Just got too aggressive with his decision-making. Throws the costly interception. Now the opponent's about to take over, and if they score, they win.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Flanagan. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. They must protect the football here. They're already well within range of a game-winning field goal attempt. Bust a pass. Flushed out of the pocket. A game winner. What a finish in double overtime with the touchdown. Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.